Well, hello there, friends. How are you doing? It's fall, so why am I wrapped up in a Christmas blanket? Because you might not know this, but each of us carries around in our minds all of our thoughts and expectations and so much previous experiences from past holidays. It's kind of a little bit like this box. And what I am encouraging each of you to do today is to sign up for my Enneagram and the Holidays webinar, because during this time we're going to unpack all that's in our box of expectations for the holidays. So for today I decided to go on and show you a few of mine. Here's my little box. You can hear some fun little memories and expectations already in it. Let's see what we have. Let's see. This represents all of my expectations. I can already imagine how great these holidays are going to be. But as we already know, expectations are just resentments waiting to happen. So until we unpack these expectations and kind of lay it out there and say, oh, I think it's going to be just perfect, let's take it down a notch and let's expect reality rather than perfection, and then that way we're not so disappointed. So that's one thing we'll be unpacking during the class, is our expectations about the holidays. And then, let's see this one. Oh, these are all of our past hurts from previous holidays. Because although we all like to pretend the holidays are wonderful and nothing bad has ever happened, trust me, I work with enough people and get to hear people's inner stories that I know that every single person experiences some type of hurt or pain during the holidays as well. And unless we unpack it and really address it, then we're just going to carry it on to each holiday in the future. So although it might seem a little uncomfortable, if you take the time now to unpack those hurts and work with them and maybe try to see perhaps what the other person might have been thinking through their Enneagram type or the lens that they see the world, then maybe we can address the hurt and then let it go so that we can have better holidays this year. Let's see, this one is, I won't be asking you to share this, but I will encourage you to think a little bit about your expectations about what gets you geared up during the holidays, of the money you might be spending or all the expectations of the gifts. And so this, if you do the webinar, we're going to take the time to already go on and unpack some concerns that we don't even think we have, but that are already running up through here. You know what? Oh, here's one hidden way back there. How you are already getting geared up for the holidays and already thinking, you know what? This person's going to be exactly like they are every single year. And you know what we're going to go on and talk about in the class? You're right. That person is going to be exactly like they are every single year. So rather than getting resentful about it, I'm going to teach you some tools about how to work with that and say, rather than getting resentful, let's see if we can almost find a little humor in that and say, so that when they are exactly how they always are, because you know what, most of us really are exactly how we always are, we usually fall into our same patterns, we can almost chuckle to ourselves and say, oh, nailed it. Yep, they really checked off their role and they get an Oscar-winning performance for that exact execution of the role that they have every holiday. But we're going to go on and talk about how we are already getting geared up or revved up for how we think other people are going to be. Because as a reminder, the only person you can control is yourself. And so if other people haven't been doing some of this inner work, then they're probably going to show up to the holidays exactly as how they have every other time. So rather than getting resentful about it, do the work ahead of time to get your mind in that mindset that they probably are going to show up exactly as they always have. So how can you work on getting yourself in the right space to not get triggered or affected by their behaviors? Let's see. Oh, you know what's deep back in here? This is all of the other people that are going to show up at the holidays. And they're going to show up as their Enneagram type, and you're going to be showing up as your Enneagram type. And so if we take the time ahead of time to imagine how they might show up, and then also notice what lens we are seeing the world through, then we're already going to have that. Y'all, I have a few more goodies deep within here, but you need to sign up for the class to hear more about them. My Enneagram and the Holidays webinar is taking place Tuesdays, November 12th, 19th, December 3rd and December 10th. It's happening from 10:30 in the morning until noon. I'm going to teach for an hour for the first part, and then for the additional 30 minutes, I'm going to open it up to questions and answers. It's $125. You can sign up on my website, which is enneagramwithemily.com. The beautiful thing is you can do this from the comfort of your own home because it is a webinar that we will also be recording, and we will send you out the link if you do happen to miss one or two sessions. But the beauty of it being a webinar via Zoom is that you get to stay in your warm, snuggly blankets. You get to have your coffee. You don't even have to put on makeup or anything like that. I will have makeup on because I'll be teaching you through the screen, but you can just be watching me on the screen and then be on audio. You don't even have to show your face if you don't want to take a shower, because I understand that. I promise if you take the time ahead of time to unpack your package that you're carrying around in your mind of all of your expectations and thoughts about the holidays, and if you do the work ahead of time, you're going to have such better holidays than you've ever had before. Contact me if you have any questions. I would love for you to sign up soon. Thanks.